Welcome back to DeepRooted. I'm Jenna, your navigator on this journey through the complexities of deep-rooted insecurities and how they hinder our progress. If you're new here, I encourage you to start from the beginning of our series to fully grasp the journey we're undertaking. Today we dive into the third wave, where we explore the transition from adolescence into adulthood. This phase is crucial, as unaddressed insecurities from our youth will begin to shape our adult lives in profound and often challenging ways. The transformation of insecurity. As young adults step out into the wider world, the insecurities of adolescence don't just fade away. They transform, taking on new forms that infiltrate every aspect of life. These deep-seated feelings, if left unchecked, can lead to behaviors that dictate how we see ourselves, how we interact with others, and how we navigate the complexities of adult life. Let's explore these behaviors and the mindsets that drive them. Crafting a world of negative assumptions. The first sign is a pervasive tendency to make negative assumptions about people and situations. It's as though the world is viewed through a lens clouded by past hurts, where skepticism is the default setting. This perspective can turn potential opportunities for connection into minefields of doubt, skewing every interaction towards mistrust. The cycle of confirmation bias. Hand in hand with these assumptions is confirmation bias, a cycle where only the information that supports one's negative views is acknowledged while contradicting evidence is ignored. This not only reinforces a negative worldview, but also traps the individual in a self-fulfilling cycle of skepticism and disappointment. An insatiable need to be right. Another troubling behavior is an insatiable need to always be right. For someone grappling with deep insecurities, the idea of being wrong is not just about making a mistake. It's seen as an existential threat to their self-worth. This leads to endless arguments, damaged relationships, and a profound sense of isolation, as the fear of vulnerability overshadows the desire for connection. Impulsiveness and aggressiveness as defense. Impulsiveness and aggressiveness often emerge as knee-jerk reactions when these adults feel threatened or insecure. This defensive mechanism, though momentarily gratifying, can lead to long-term damage, affecting relationships, careers, and one's sense of self. It's a clear sign that the individual is struggling to manage deep-rooted fears and insecurities. The art of creating false narratives. In their quest to maintain a semblance of control and self-worth, some adults craft false narratives. These stories, where they are always the hero, the victim, or the unrecognized genius, serve as a shield against the painful realities they're not ready to face. It's a coping mechanism that distorts their perception of reality, making genuine self-reflection and growth all the more challenging. Embracing cynicism. Cynicism, too, becomes a comfort zone where the motives of others are always questioned and the world is seen through a lens of disillusionment. It's a defense against vulnerability, a wall that keeps people out but also traps the individual in a lonely, skeptical world, devoid of genuine joy and connection. On the path to narcissism, these behaviors, when allowed to persist and deepen, pave the way towards narcissism. Here, empathy and concern for others are overshadowed by an overwhelming focus on oneself. Narcissism isn't just about being self-centered, it's a more profound disconnection from the empathetic and relational aspects of human experience. The descent into personality disorder. If these patterns become chronic, they can evolve into troubling personality disorders. Narcissistic personality disorder, a condition that wreaks havoc not just on the individual's relationships, but on their internal world as well. This disorder is a prison of one's own making, characterized by a relentless pursuit of admiration and a significant lack of empathy, leading ultimately to a life of isolation, dissatisfaction, and unfulfilled potential. The hope. Though the third wave might seem like a journey through the darkest parts of the human psyche, I want to remind you that there is light ahead. Our next episode, The Hope, will explore the powerful tools of introspection, self-evaluation, and humility. These aren't just strategies for coping, they're pathways to genuine transformation and healing. Together, we'll learn how facing our insecurities with honesty, courage, and an open heart can lead us towards a future where we're not defined by our past, but are empowered to build a life of authenticity, connection, and joy. Join me as we step into the hope and discover the transformative power of turning inward with kindness and outward with compassion. Thank you for joining me on this profound journey through the third wave. The path to understanding ourselves and overcoming our deepest fears is one we walk together, and I look forward to continuing this journey with you in the hope. Until then, take care and keep growing.